And we should look at the women's movement at present in Iran. In Iran, International Women's Day, March 8, is a national day for demanding equal rights. Women ignore the government-imposed Women's Day, which is birthday of Prophet's daughter. Today in Iran, women make over 60% of the population in universities. This trend is, of course, very worrisome for the government, and there are new laws in effect to restrict this growth. Women make up only 15% of the paid labor compared to about 60% in Canada. And every year, over 100,000 women are ticketed, imprisoned, or harassed by the police for not obeying Islamic dress code. This is only part of the statistics that the government publishes once in a while, but these numbers are larger than this. This is one picture of women's celebration for International Women's Day. One of the slogans reads, "We as women want our human rights," and I'm going to be showing you more pictures like this. Another picture of International Women's Day in recent years, the slogan reads, "We as women condemned any kind of discrimination." Another picture of International Women's Day in Tehran, the slogan reads, "Censorship is obscene. We as women demand our human rights." And it's important to know that after each of these demonstrations and rallies, many women are arrested, they're harassed, and there is a lot of oppression against them, but they still continue with demanding their equal rights. Another International Women's Day in Iran in recent years, and the slogan here reads, "Equal rights for women in education and employment. Our platform is equality, justice, freedom, and peace." In this picture, we see female dress code police officers attacking women with bad hijab. So because the scarf is too revealing of the women's hair, and their dress is too tight on them, this is considered bad hijab, and obviously the women police officers are the ones with good hijab. Another International Women's Day in Iran, this is quite a few years ago, April of 2004. International Women's Day in Iran, March 2007. The picture on the left says, "Freedom in society is measured by women's freedom." And these are students for freedom and equality in the University of Tafresh, which is close to, it's a city close to Tehran. And Students for Freedom and Equality have branches in universities all over Iran. The other picture, the one on right, women who are speaking at a rally, there's a slogan saying freedom and equality behind them. And again, after each of these demonstrations, many people are arrested, put in jail, and harassed. International Women's Day in Iran, March of 2008. This was just last year. The slogans are the rallies in University of Isfahan in central Iran. The slogan in red reads, "A different world is possible," and the other one says, "Capital punishment against civil activists is condemned." Abolition of capital punishment indeed is a demand raised in many protests in Iran. This was a protest a few years ago in front of the Azadi Sports Stadium in Tehran. Women are not allowed to go inside. The name of the stadium is Stadium for 100,000 people, and women have a banner to protest the segregation, and they're saying the stadium for 100,000 boys. Citizens of Marivan protest against patriarchy in summer of 2008. 2,000 men and women in the city of Marivan came to the funeral of 18-year-old Ferishte Nejati, who was killed by her father in an act of honor killing. People condemned this brutality. According to Islamic laws, fathers, brothers, and husbands have enormous power over female relatives' lives. One of the slogans in this demonstration read, "We stand up against anti-women and reactionary traditions." Progressive demands and struggles of people for a better life around the world deserve to be supported by like-minded forces.